When you think of Singapore, you probably picture spotless streets and a city so clean it feels unreal. People talk about it like a myth. Barefoot-friendly, dust-free, a utopia where trash vanishes instantly. Changi Airport sets the tone, waterfalls, butterfly gardens, and floors so shiny you can check your teeth. It's so perfect it almost feels staged, like you're on a movie set waiting for someone to scatter fake trash. The perfection is unnerving, like visiting a friend whose house is so immaculate you're afraid to touch anything. Singapore's cleanliness is legendary. The gold standard cities everywhere envy. Travel bloggers gush, business magazines swoon, and your mom wishes your room looked like this. But is it really natural, or is there a catch? Because nobody is this perfect without a strict and maybe terrifying routine. What's really behind the shine? Let's find out. Singapore's secret? Rules. Lots of them. In this city-state, order isn't just encouraged, it's expected, and it's everywhere you look. From the moment you step onto the streets, you're greeted by a symphony of signs, each one a gentle but firm reminder. Here, cleanliness is non-negotiable. Think of it as the 10 commandments of cleanliness. Thou shalt not litter, spit, or even think about leaving a mess behind. These aren't just rules on paper. They're woven into the fabric of daily life, shaping how people move, eat, and interact with their environment. Even in public restrooms, reminders to flush are everywhere. Forgetting isn't just frowned upon, it's a breach of the social code. The expectation is clear. Leave every space as spotless as you found it. Break a rule, and your wallet feels it. Fines can hit thousands. The penalties are steep, and they're designed to make you think twice before breaking the code. Even chewing gum is banned, a rule so famous it's become legend. The story goes that gum was banned after it kept gumming up subway doors. Now, it's a symbol of Singapore's commitment to order. These aren't suggestions. They're enforced with quiet efficiency. You won't see officers shouting or making a scene. Instead, enforcement is calm, almost invisible, but always present. No dramatic police chases, just a ticket that appears out of nowhere, a silent reminder that someone is always watching, and the rules are always in play. The result? Everyone becomes their own cleanliness cop. People look out for themselves and each other, making sure no one slips up. You'll carry a used tissue for miles rather than risk a fine. It's not just about avoiding punishment, it's about pride in keeping the city pristine. It's a social contract. Give up a little freedom, gain a lot of order. People accept small sacrifices for the greater good, and the payoff is visible everywhere. No gum, but no sticky sidewalks. The trade-off is clear, and most people wouldn't have it any other way. No eating on the subway, but the trains are spotless. The absence of crumbs and spills means everyone enjoys a cleaner, more pleasant ride. It's a strange bargain, but millions accept it. The sense of shared responsibility creates a unique kind of harmony, one that visitors quickly notice. The system works because everyone buys in. From families at hawker centers to friends in the park, cleaning up is second nature. Cleanliness isn't just a rule, it's a way of life. It's a point of pride, a habit passed down through generations, and a daily practice that unites the city. And it's enforced with the precision of a Swiss watch. In Singapore, the pursuit of cleanliness is relentless, meticulous, and above all, collective. Picture New York City, overflowing trash cans on every corner, mysterious puddles you'd rather not step in, and of course the infamous pizza rat. That little rodent, dragging a slice bigger than itself down the subway stairs, has become a quirky symbol of the city's gritty charm and resilience. It's a place where chaos and character go hand in hand, and even the wildlife seems to have attitude. Now imagine the same scene in Singapore. If a rat was spotted hauling pizza through the streets, it wouldn't become a viral meme, it would probably trigger a citywide investigation. Here, even the idea of a pizza rat is almost unthinkable. In Singapore, sidewalks don't just look clean, they practically sparkle. Flower beds are meticulously maintained, and you'd be hard-pressed to find even a stray gum wrapper. Public spaces are so pristine they feel almost curated. The difference between these cities is more than just the presence or absence of rats, it's a whole philosophy about how a city should look, feel, and function. In many Western cities, public space is a free-for-all. It's vibrant, unpredictable, sometimes messy, sometimes magical. There's a sense of freedom, but also a sense that no one's really in charge of keeping things tidy. In Singapore, public space is treated like a shared living room. Everyone, from school kids to seniors, takes responsibility for keeping it spotless. Cleanliness isn't just a rule, it's a shared value, woven into daily life. Nowhere is this contrast clearer than in the subway systems. In New York, the subway is a wild card. You might see someone eating a sandwich, a musician playing for change, or even a rat making off with dinner. It's unpredictable, sometimes entertaining, sometimes a little gross. Singapore's MRT, on the other hand, is so spotless it feels more like a hospital corridor than a train. There's a sense of order and calm that's almost soothing. No eating, no drinking, no mess. These aren't just suggestions, they're strictly enforced rules. Break them, and you'll face hefty fines. It's a mindset. The collective good is valued over individual convenience. People here genuinely believe that a clean city benefits everyone. So while New York has Pizza Rat as its unofficial mascot, Singapore has silent, efficient cleaning robots gliding through malls and train stations, quietly keeping things immaculate. So, which would you rather have as a neighbor, a pizza-loving rat or a tireless cleaning robot? The contrast between these two cities is stark, and it's no accident. It's the result of choices, priorities, and a shared vision of what city life should be. In Singapore, cleanliness isn't just a rule, it's a community project, a point of pride, and a way of life. Fines and rules aren't the whole story. Singapore's real secret? An invisible army of cleaners. They sweep, scrub, and polish the city day and night, often unnoticed. Hawker centers, pavements, parks, nothing escapes their attention. Many are older locals or migrant workers, the unsung heroes behind the shine. Their work is hard, often thankless, but absolutely essential. Without them, the rules would crumble. The city's sparkle is human-powered. Don't forget the hands behind the magic. Nothing sums up Singapore's approach like the gum ban. Since 1992, chewing gum has been outlawed. No exceptions for nervous flyers or bubble blowers. The reason? Vandals stuck gum on MRT doors, causing chaos. The solution banned gum entirely. Tourists joke about declaring gum at customs, but the rule is real. Today, only therapeutic gum is allowed, and you need to show ID to get it. Gum is treated like a controlled substance. For locals, gum-free sidewalks are normal. For outsiders, it's legendary. The ban is both a punchline and a point of pride. It's a symbol of Singapore's willingness to do whatever it takes for public order. No gum, no mess, no problem. The result? Pavements you'd actually want to walk barefoot on. Extreme maybe, but undeniably effective. The MRT is Singapore's pride, a subway so clean it feels sacred. No graffiti, no smells, no grime, just spotless platforms and air-conditioned calm. The rules are simple: no eating, no drinking, no exceptions. Fines are real, and everyone respects the system. Platform screen doors keep trash off the tracks, and the trains are immaculate. The design reinforces the culture, order, efficiency, and zero tolerance for mess. The result? A ripple effect. Clean trains lead to clean stations, which lead to clean streets. Cleanliness becomes the default, not the exception. Social conditioning kicks in. You don't want to be the one to break the spell. The MRT isn't just transport, it's a daily lesson in public order. You start to internalize the rules, not out of fear, but out of habit. In Singapore, being messy just feels wrong. That's the power of a truly clean system. Is Singapore flawless? Not quite. The shine is real, but it's not everywhere. Tourist hotspots and business districts sparkle, but older neighborhoods and back alleys tell a different story. Behind immaculate storefronts, service lanes can get messy. Dumpsters, grease traps, the city's backstage. Hawker centers during lunch rush. Tables get messy, tissues hit the floor. New rules require patrons to clear their own trays, fines included. High-rise littering is a real problem, with surveillance cameras deployed to catch offenders. Even here, some people break the rules. The myth of effortless perfection is just that, a myth. Cleanliness takes constant vigilance. The system works, but it's not magic. There's always a little mess hiding in the wings. Singapore's cleanliness raises a deeper question. Is it true cleanliness or just extreme control? The government's top-down approach shapes behavior with laws, fines, and relentless campaigns. The result is order, safety, and predictability, calming for some, stifling for others. Does perfection leave room for creativity, or does it smooth out the city's rough edges? Some of the world's greatest cultural movements were born in chaos, not order. Singapore's art scene is vibrant but often polished and government-backed. The relentless pursuit of order may come at the cost of spontaneity. Is it better to have flawless streets or messy creative energy? Singapore has chosen safety and order above all. For most residents, it's a trade-off worth making. Peace of mind, punctual trains, and clean streets win out. It's not for everyone, but it works here. and it's executed with stunning success. So, what does clean really mean? Is it just about spotless streets and shiny buildings, or is there something deeper at play? When you step into Singapore, the idea of clean takes on a whole new dimension. In Singapore, cleanliness isn't just a matter of pride, it's a national project, woven into the country's identity and daily life. It's a shared responsibility, a value passed down through generations, and a point of unity for its people. The result is impressive, but the process is intense. Strict rules, hefty fines, and a sense of social pressure all play a part. There's a dedicated workforce behind the scenes, working tirelessly to keep the city spotless, and everyone is expected to do their part. Singapore is the spreadsheet of cities, logical, orderly, everything in its place. Streets are lined with trees, public spaces are meticulously maintained, and even the busiest areas feel calm and controlled. The myth isn't the cleanliness, it's that it's effortless. In reality, it's the result of constant vigilance, hard work, and a collective mindset that values order over chaos. It's a performance, a 24/7 dance of sanitation. From the first light of dawn to the quiet hours of the night, someone is always sweeping, scrubbing, or tidying up. The city never truly sleeps, and neither does its commitment to cleanliness. As a visitor, you get a front-row seat to this remarkable show. You notice the little things, the absence of gum on the sidewalks, the gleaming public restrooms, the way everyone seems to care about their surroundings. Traveling here changes your perspective. You start to see how much effort goes into creating an environment that feels safe, welcoming, and almost utopian in its orderliness. Clean isn't universal, it's a cultural value, prioritized differently everywhere. In some places, a bit of mess is just part of life, while in Singapore, it's something to be actively fought against. You leave Singapore with a new respect for trash cans, and maybe even a little anxiety about dropping anything. Suddenly, you're hyper-aware of your own habits, and you start to wonder why things aren't the same everywhere else. Back home, you see a piece of litter and think, that's freedom maybe, but it's also messy, chaotic, and a little gross. The contrast is impossible to ignore, but you might just miss the order. The sense of calm that comes from knowing someone, somewhere, is always looking out for the city's well-being. Singapore's version of clean is unique and unforgettable. It's not just about what you see, but how it makes you feel, inspired, maybe even a little envious. And maybe, just maybe, you'll wish your city was a little more like it, a place where clean isn't just a word, but a way of life.